gang. Been a while, hasn't it? I'd like me to let a video go for a bit, but I've been really busy, and took the advantage of doing 3/5 of fuck all over this, what we have here in Australia as a long weekend. But anyway, so I thought I'd say good day and maybe we'll do a bit of BS by the barbecue. Just going to throw a couple of chicken wings on there. I've got to put some salt on them. We'll put a bit of oil and stuff, you know what I mean, on there, and cook them up on the grill. Sorry about that, guys. I just go and get some of the old squirt to whack on because the scooters are coming out. And it's springtime. Yeah, it's springtime. So yeah, put a bit of we've got some butter we're going to whack on these here. I don't know about you, but I really like burnt chicken wings. So let's turn them over and we'll get them on the fire. Yeah, so that's salt and no, not off. We didn't put any of that. That's salt and melted butter there. Whack them on the fire. This takes just a little while. I have to find something else to do while these are cooking up, eh? Well, I go in the hole. But yeah, I haven't had a day off. I've been really busy. My favourite hate of vehicles is these bloody big lifted four-wheel drive things, or even just the Land Cruiser. You know, the 100 series, and you know, people put big tyres and things on there. Oh man, that's just a pain in the ass to work on. But anyway, I'm having myself a bit of a rest over this long weekend. There we go. These buggers can just sit on there for a bit. Anyway, yeah, I came out here earlier on. I moved to look, the Chevy's outside. I came in earlier on and I moved the Chevy out. And I looked around. I thought, oh, I need to put that welder somewhere. And I need to put that stuff somewhere. And I need to do this and I need to do that. And I'll tell you what I did do. When and if the time comes, I choose to go and up the cam on the Chevy. I have one of these, and I just bought one of those home and put a bit of Teflon on there, just screwed it in there, and then had intentions of pulling this thing to pieces. I actually tried to start it the other day, just as its last maiden hurrah, and yeah, look, it said I don't want to play anymore, but so I just put it back up there and said see you later. I might pull that radio out of that and I might put it into that fella. That's this 24 thing. Yeah, I might even pull it out in a minute and I might just fire it up for a while. It must be a year or something since that's had a run, so yeah, we'll never know. Oh, I tell you what, a bit of action this morning. We saw a couple of cop cars. I'll just throw in a few flashes of what I saw anyway. Yeah, so he's obviously not very happy about it. I've got a couple of more clips I'll whack up there for you. Brief little ones, but anyway. Where do I go from here? I'll be back. Looks like the bugs are coming in. Give these a flick over. Looks like things are going along all right. Oh, these are going to be really nice. Yeah, so you can stick with me. We can turn off now because I'm going to get into the radio control car for a little bit. Start him up for the fun of it. I haven't had him going for a while. I like the smell of the nitro methane, and that's what I do to get it fixed. So first thing I suppose, better get on and get my one is to mess around with them quite a bit. This was originally designed, well, I bought it because it was pretty cool. Painted that myself. Bought the period wheels and put a racing engine in it. And it goes quite quick, as you can see by the evidence of a crash somewhat. And up in here too we've got some stress, but yeah, that's what happens. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. I do have another couple of car bodies for it. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's the body that came on that car when I bought it. 8 years or whatever the hell it was. And I do have up here. Sorry about that, gang. Oh. They're two Monaro bodies. I originally bought this one and just experimented a bit with the size of the pipe on the side. That was the first body. I even had a air cleaner sticking out the bonnet on it. Bit of airflow through that screen, up through the top, over the top of the glow plug, out the back. And then I got lazy and thought I could put the pull the pull string out through there, but nah. So I might take this one, which I haven't buggered, and look, there's the chassis mounts and everything. They're all just sitting in there, exactly where I've got to put them on the car to mount this back on. So one time I think I have to get some paint strip is what you use, and it pulls all that what's paint that they used to paint this, Lexan paint or whatever the hell it is. So I'll do that one time. But where was I? All right, let's pull this thing. I'll pull the body off him. Guess you can see there somewhere. Yeah. All right, there you go. I've had this thing longer than I've had the Chevy out the back there, and it's pretty cool. I have others over here, that other cars that I actually took that wing off one of the buggies, a Chinese buggy that I bought. Like I said, probably all Chinese originally, but there you go. I'll just put this over here somewhere. Maybe over here somewhere, so it won't be bothered for a minute. Yeah, so that's a Techwell engine. It's I don't know if you can see. It's a racing exhaust pipe. That exhaust pipe cost me $90. Yeah. And there was nothing wrong with the original engine, but I'll tell you what, you know, by comparison, this is smaller CC, but it most certainly performs better than the other. So, they haven't got any batteries in the servos at the moment, I don't think. No. Maybe tomorrow I'll change out the radio between this one and the other one. And yeah, maybe take it for a bit of a gallop. Well, it's pretty cool, but just like all the others, I suppose, all the other small RC things. Originally that only cost me $300. By the time I put the pipe and that other engine on, those alone were the same price as the whole car running. But we're going to have to put some fuel in it, I guess. That's the fuel for that car. It's pre-mixed, pretty bulbous too, and that's 16%, as I yeah, 16% for a car, and yeah, that's the oils that are in it. So the rest is methanol, and so I'll just get this out of the way. This is the fuel for the other one. This is not so refined. The other one is very refined. I think, if I remember, this was, well, mind you, they do batch numbers and everything with them, you know what I mean? I haven't got the batch number, but this is 25%, I believe. And the little engine over here, this has been run at 30% at some stage by the people that were doing the research and whatever, and I think it's Taiwan. Anyway, so it's a Techwell engine. Got a big air cleaner like you'd see in the big block. Just give you a look down here if you want. Oh, come on. There, see, even the plastic's stuck to it. But you can, or can you not? Oh, we've got a torch. Slide. It's got a very, very quick taper going down there. From a big wide mouth to a quick taper, so it gets massive airspeed. Yeah. The original is not anything like that. Oh, no, I'm not going to get the other one out. But anyway, need to get the glow plug out. That's the glow plug we use, the igniter, sorry, for the glow plug. And I think I'm going to need to at least plug it in. So I'll be back when I get that charged up for a little bit. Okay, so I've tiny little bit of fuel in there. That's all I'm going to do. Going up. Once we go for a minute or something, I'll be happy. I'll smell that nitro smell. So, yeah, so now it's been a while, so I'm just going to watch that pipe there and watch for fuel going up there. Still using the primer. Oh, there it is there, look. One more, oh, one more. That's it. I reckon that's perfect. Let's see what happens. So I've had that hanging off the power dolly there while the chicken's coming along. Turn him again. Oh. We'll be able to see what's going on. I might just give it this. Get out of here. Hot dog Sam, I know what Chop Dog Sam would say. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, I'll situate you and we'll fire him up. I don't know if you guys, you'll be able to see me operate the throttle. No battery in it, nothing like that. I've got the servo turned off, and excuse me, refreshment. Before I even try to pull him, let's have a look. Let's carry a couple of glow plugs around. I'll just see if one of the glow plugs light up. Yeah. So we've got enough to charge. Put that back in its little place. How many ribs? Oh. Oh, might need a bit more gas out of there. More nitro. fuel. That's not starting to look too bad. Look at the dirt on that poor old girl. First time she was started up for a long time was to move her out while I inevitably did nothing. But anyway, yeah, look, let's just, oh, hang on a second. That's the degrees it's at. That's what they're looking like. I reckon they're ready. So, have yourselves a good one. Yeah, have yourselves a good one. Check you later.
Sometimes I wonder